Yo, what's going on, boys? Have some good news today. So this has been Liberation Week. Between our cats leaving and the house getting back together and everything else, it just feels like we've been in this perpetual cycle and I haven't been able to break free and really become the man it is I need to be. Just let go of my girl this morning. So this is something I kind of been planning. And this is how I do it, man. And I know it's hard. It bothered me so much that I took her, back the first time, but now it's over. And, there's many reasons, and I like to come up with a pro and con list. Okay. This is how you're going to separate your emotions from logic so that you can make a rational decision, and to continue to improve your life. Okay. So pro and con list, massive. If you can create a pro and con list, all the bad things and all the good things, if you're not getting enough out of the relationship you're in, then obviously it's a negative sided, right? And maybe it benefits her more than you. And you have to look at your own happiness as well. I find that as men, we want to have our girl happy, but if we're not happy, how can they be happy? Right? And, it really became something that I just never thought I would be. I'm not going to get into details, but point is when you create those lists, the pro and con list, you can logically see, wow, looking at it on a glance, because it's all in your head. Okay. All the reasons why yes, all the reasons why no. And in my case, I'm the one who ended it. I typically end relationships more. In high school, I was the one getting dumped, but let me tell you, both ways doesn't feel good at all. But yeah, when you create those lists and you come up with, hey, this is the reasons why I want to do this, you got to stick to it, man. And one of the best ways to break up is over text. And if she has things at your house, offer to ship them back. And I know that, some people may think that, oh, that's weak or whatever, but it's the best way for both of you, because I don't need to see the tears. Okay. I don't need to see all that. And what I like to do is have them on the same sort of page. Like, hey, we both don't see this going anywhere. This isn't mutually beneficial anymore. And sometimes they see it, sometimes they don't. In this case, I think she saw it, so it was good. So it doesn't make me feel as bad as a person, right? Now, I haven't been dumped in a long time, but I can imagine that would be just as bad, if not worse. So I feel liberated from that, from the cats. It's just a new era. You know what I mean? I'm free. I can really focus in on the I'm gonna call it C-130. That's the aircraft I'm trying to fly for the military. I literally just sent in the application yesterday night, so everything is going good. I just basically need to get my interview questions down pat. So I've got a whole month to do that. I've got no distractions. We're clear for takeoff, full power. I'm gonna keep going to the gym, making these awesome videos for you guys. Hopefully I can start feeling a little better, because I've been feeling kind of just weird, this whole last few weeks, man, just a roller coaster of emotions. And it's okay as a man to feel that, and you need to, okay? But then you have to be able to distinguish logic and emotion from reason, and where it is you're trying to go in life, and go from there. Sometimes it's easy for a breakup. I've had super easy ones where, they literally thought the same as me. Like, hey, yeah, I kind of thought the same. Let's just end it. Okay, cool. And you move on about your day. And some of them just really tough because, you dug the trench way low, and you created a lot of connection, that kind of thing. This one was probably the longest one I've ever had. Almost reached a year. Can you believe that? Most of my relationships has been, I think the max was 6 months, because you're constantly vetting the girl out as you continue to date this person. Okay. Because a lot of people can hide who they really are, especially the first 3 months. Okay. Literally, if the first 3 months aren't even good, you can just imagine how bad the back end's going to be. You know what I mean? So if it isn't just amazing in the first 3 months, always keep in mind though that you're going to have to be vetting this person out, to be challenging them. Okay. That, are you part of my ethics and values and morals, or are you somebody who I don't know yet, somebody in the shadows? I think that's an important lesson even for me. Don't get caught up in it. And go from there, you know? So it's sad. I mean, it's like a death. And, you know, that's what I try to tell you guys is enjoy every moment. Be present in every moment to enjoy those times. And guess where I'm at? So I took it upon myself to drive 30 minutes away from where I live to a different gym because I had to get out of there. You have to switch up your environment immediately. Don't just willow and wallow at your house, okay? When you go through an emotional pain like this, whether that's a death, whether that's relationship issues, you've got to get out of the house and go somewhere. So we're like 30 minutes away from where I stay and where I typically go to the gym. I was headed to the normal gym and I'm like, stop. I need to switch this routine up because this is where I'm at this moment, and I need to do all new stuff. Everything is new already, so let's continue on this new path, train, momentum here. And that's exactly what I did. So now, one of my best friends is the gym because it literally removes everything. You can think, you're getting all that out, all the toxins, and you just feel good. At least you should. And you know, that along with prayer and you know, I do a lot of thinking and praying about different things. I don't just hop into something emotionally. It's important to analyze what it is you're trying to do and where you're going, and run it by someone. You know, don't just think that you have all the answers, you know, because it's just you against yourself, and it's kind of tough sometimes, and you can be clouded by judgment, or your judgment could be clouded by your emotions and all kinds of stuff, the memories you had. Okay, so, and then what is the next step? Either block them or delete them or remove them from any social media. And that's exactly what I did this time, which is the first time I've ever done so. But I can't bear looking at them anymore. And I know that sounds so mean, but it's gonna remind me of those neurological pathways, and it's gonna mess me up, man. And it's happened before. So it's like, oh, well, maybe I could send this text out now. It's like, no, they're gone. Unfollow them, unfriend them. And yeah, it's exactly like a death. So let's say you're instigating a breakup or whatever, you got to be really sure. And you don't necessarily have to have another girl ready to go. That's just an insecurity, man. Like right now, I don't have any other girls ready to go. Okay. I want to take this time to work on this military thing, to push my limits on there, to give it everything I got and with no distractions. And I think as a man, that's good. That's a good thing to do. Don't just run from one relationship to the next without applying anything you learned. And honestly, you need to take a minute, you know, bring your thoughts together, who it is you want to be, create a list of what it is you want in a partner, and go for it next time and take those lessons learned and apply it. And you're going to be good, man. I know some of you be going through breakups all the time, and it's just life, I guess. But it's okay. It's called a season of life, and I call it chapters. So you got your chapter of life, and we're just switching the page to the next chapter, especially in my life, man, with raising cats for the last year and a half and having her around me for like the last year. It's going to be different, you know, but I'm going to be able to focus in on what it is I need to do here. And really nail this interview. And hey, if they don't want to pick me, okay, but I'm gonna give it everything I got, and I'm super excited. I'm stoked. I think doing some of these videos and trying to talk and get the way I think to words sometimes runs a little faster, and so being able to practice that is going to help me a lot with the interview. It's been helping me with the presentations at work as well. So I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, we're going to keep hitting it. We're going to keep pressing forward as a man. Okay. Analyze where you are, where you want to go, and attack relentlessly. Okay. Unapologetically. And you're going to be in a good spot. Okay, boys. So I appreciate you listening in if you made it this far. And I'll see you in the next video. We're headed back now. I'm going to go probably for a little bike ride, just kind of hang out the rest of the weekend here, and hit it hard tomorrow. So I'll see you boys in the next video. In a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. I'll see you later.